Hey, Kellen. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas indeed. Whoa, those are quite the outfits, fellas.
Oh, thank you.
What have you guys been up to today?
Oh, just proving to each other who celebrates Christmas the best.
Oh, I don't really know if there's a best way to celebrate.
No?
I mean, there's definitely a why we celebrate and a who we celebrate, but the way we celebrate can look different for different people.
You got a story for us today, Kellen?
Absolutely. And your awesome outfits have actually inspired me. We're going to tell the story of Christmas with Laundry Theater.
Oh.
Our story today comes from the book of Luke, chapter 2. There was a young woman named Mary, and Mary was pregnant, but the child she was carrying was extremely special. It was the Son of God. Mary was engaged to a man named Joseph. The time came for a census to be taken. That's where everyone in the Roman world would be counted. So, Mary and Joseph had to travel to the hometown of Joseph's family, Bethlehem. Mary and Joseph packed up what they would need for their journey, and they left the town of Nazareth for Bethlehem. It probably took several days before they got there. When they got to Bethlehem, there was a problem. There was nowhere for them to stay. The only place they could stay was with the animals. It was there that Jesus was born. He was wrapped in strips of cloth and placed in a manger. God's precious Son, given to the world and placed in a feeding trough. And if that wasn't incredible enough, God was about to announce the birth of Jesus to the world in a special way. You would think he would announce it to the kings and queens of the world or to the rich and famous, but no. There were shepherds living in the fields nearby, and they were taking care of their sheep. And then an angel appeared to them, and they were terrified. But the angel told them not to be afraid. The angel gave them good news. A Savior had been born to them in Bethlehem. They could find the baby wrapped in strips of cloth and lying in a manger. And then a whole group of angels appeared and began praising God. When the angels left, the shepherds decided to go to Bethlehem to see what had happened. The shepherds found the baby Jesus just as the angels had told them. And then they went out and told everyone they could about the good news of Jesus, that there was a reason to celebrate because God had sent a Savior. The end.
Wow, that was incredible.
Yeah. Who knew laundry could be so moving?
Well, it's an incredible story. It's the reason we celebrate Christmas.
I noticed there weren't a lot of bigger is better, more is more, Christmas extravaganza stuff happening that first Christmas.
No, it was kind of the opposite. It was small, a little baby, born to a young woman in the middle of nowhere, in a place meant for animals. And the first people that knew God had sent a Savior were a few nearby shepherds.
So the best way to celebrate Christmas might not be the biggest.
Yeah, but there are a lot of different ways to celebrate. Going all out with decorations, that's one way. Then there's giving gifts or seeing family, eating good food. All of those are great. But we should always remember that the real reason we celebrate is that God gave us Jesus.
Hey, thanks, Kellen.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Kellen.
Merry Christmas, fellas. I'll see you next time.
You know, I hear that story every year, and I'm reminded every year that it's so easy to miss the point of it all.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think we both love Christmas.
Obviously.
But maybe it's not a competition. Maybe we can help each other celebrate and remember why we celebrate.
How can we do that?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Reveal the question.
How are you celebrating Christmas this year?
Maybe you're going to visit family.
Maybe you're volunteering somewhere.
Or maybe you're going to a party with your friends.
When you talk about how you're celebrating Christmas, try and remember why you're celebrating.
Yes. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
And we'll see you next time on the So and So Show.
Or as they say in England, Happy Christmas.
Is that your British accent?